Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is October 7, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. Big breaking news. It says here, a massive rocket attack against Tel Aviv. Take shelter. Now, it's happening right now, guys. Big breaking news. If you can, please share the video and pray for many people out there. Over 5,000 rockets were fired, all right, in the last 12 hours. And now we have a new event going on right now. So once again, big breaking news. Rockets fired towards Tel Aviv. Alert, sirens sounding. I want to show you something really quick here, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull this up. You wouldn't believe the numbers coming out. 100 DEAD, 800 injured. You got all these images circulating right now on social media. All right. So the Prime Minister orders ground operation in Gaza. Over 50, I can't say it, but you have this thing going on here. Look. These groups, and you guys already know the rest. I'm not going to say the names. Just follow me on this one, guys. That's why I show the names and all that. So please pray for many people out there. I stayed up last night, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was sharing all the information on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, guys. The link will be in the comments box for the Twitter. All right, so let's go back to this breaking news. Once again, there is a huge rocket. Oh, look at this. Hold on. We got breaking news. Breaking news. At least one rocket impact so far in the central Holy Land near the city of Tel Aviv. There we go. What's going on here? Why is the Holy Land not striking back really hard? Once again, rockets are still coming. And then I started thinking last night, when it comes to scriptures, you guys already know that this area here, the Holy Land, has always been getting impacted by enemies. The Philistines throughout the Old Testament, King David, and so many others, and Isaiah speaking about the land of Israel getting impacted because of worshiping false idols and so many other things. But then I started thinking about the red heifer that's coming next year. And many of them are seeking for the red heifer, but no, again, only a few is seeking for Jesus Christ. So there's a possibility that God is allowing this to go on because many in the Holy Land are focusing on the red heifer. And supposedly rabbis are saying that their Messiah is going to reveal himself. And we all know that the Messiah was crucified 2,000 something years ago, and he rose back from the dead 3 days later. And he's coming back, and I do believe the rapture is imminent. All this is going to lead to the return of Jesus Christ. But the problem here is that they are focusing too much on the red heifer. They are focusing too much on their false Messiah. And I do believe that God is allowing this to go on. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Wow. Look at this. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Wow. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. That is huge. Arriving and departing flights have been halted at Ben Gurion International Airport in the city of Tel Aviv due to the incoming rocket. Let me just refresh the page really quick. So far, this one is the latest breaking news right here, guys. All right, big breaking news. Once again, Tel Aviv is seeing a huge event. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just pull up something here really quick. Here we go. We got more breaking news. Huge rockets coming off the Gaza Strip.
Hear those explosions. This war is escalating.
This war is escalating.
Massive barrages of rocket fire right now into southern and central Israel. Air raid sirens are sounding across much of this country. You can hear those explosions. This war is escalating each and every minute. Massive barrages of rocket fire right now into southern and central Israel. Air raid sirens are sounding across much of this country. You can hear those explosions. This war is escalating each and every minute.
You know who this guy reminds me of?
Massive barrages of rocket.
And I've been sharing his video. This is that movie Left Behind. You know, Buck Williams. He goes to Israel at the very beginning of the scene. It shows like it's daytime, and then all of a sudden you got all these planes coming, the enemy planes to attack Israel, and then the sun is blocked and it's nighttime, and you got Buck Williams out there recording, right? He sounds just like Buck Williams. He's like out there reporting stuff just like Buck Williams from the movie Left Behind. He sound like him too. I do believe this could, you know, be a sign of the rise of the Antichrist to come, guys. There's so many things happening with all these wars, and so many Bible prophecy events is taking place. So far, it seems like so far this is like the latest breaking news 5 minutes ago, right? So let me just go back really quick here. Now, there are videos and footage I'm not going to be playing. I don't even share it on my Twitter. Absolutely not. So there's some footage that's very disturbing. More than 100 rockets fired into the Holy Land within the last 30 minutes. So the big question is, where's Mr. Burns? Oh yeah, he's too focused on UKR. UKR comes first. There's a possibility this is happening so that the rights could give the funds for these wars. Who knows, guys? But again, this is what's happening right now. Give me a second. Let me just bring this up really quick. I want to talk a little bit about this one here. Give you guys an update. All right, so 5,000 rockets were fired. I mean, that's in the last 12 hours. That's insane. I don't know where in the world they got all them rockets. I mean, it just never seen anything like it. All right, so give me 1 second here. Let me just fix this really quick. And I just want to give you guys some updates here. Very, very scary time we are living. Like I said, guys, Israel, throughout scriptures in the Old Testament, in the book of Isaiah, in the book of Samuel, I mean, just, you know, in 1 King, 2 King, I mean, it does talk about Israel being impacted by enemies. 1 Samuel, the Philistines taking out 30,000 Israeli soldiers. And it just, you know, we are seeing a great sign that's going on right now in this Holy Land. Now, I do believe a lot of it has to do with the red heifer. I do believe that a lot of it has to do with the Abraham Accord. And then I started thinking there's a possibility it's because the 4 or 5 might be running for speaker. I mean, who knows? A lot of this could be connected. Now, but my gut tells me the red heifer. Because next year is that red heifer ritual, whatever stuff. And we don't go by that. That's Old Testament. We have Jesus Christ. So again, what's going on in the Holy Land could be anything, guys. But the Holy Land has been doing their stuff last couple of days. They've been striking Syria and taking out infrastructure and warehouse. They're storing Iranian weapons. I mean, they've been doing that for many years, but that's no excuse for this type of event that's going on right now. All right, so the figures released by the Holy Land Ministry, as well as the horrific images published by accounts, are shocking. There are videos all over the place of unarmed Holy Land citizens being taken, by these groups in the air raid shelters, executing, and all that type of stuff. So when I saw this, the first thing that popped in my head, I'm like, man, this is I read the book of Samuel with a Philistine versus Israel, and the Philistine just showed no mercy. They took out 4,000 the first battle, and then the second battle they took out 30,000. This is big, but this is nowhere near what the Philistines did in during the Old Testament. So it says here over 100 are DEAD, and 800 injured, while many, look at that, have been rushed. A lot of stuff I'm not gonna say here, guys. So just follow me on this one. So you have these group media claim that Hamas has captured at least 50 Holy Land women and taken them back to the Strip. I despise people that do that. That's a coward move. Coward. Now, these groups are demanding an exchange of prisoner held in the Holy Land prison. Man, that's some sorry move. That's weak. That's a weak move. No wonder why their area is always getting hit. But again, you don't do that. You don't do that. I mean, that's the best you got. Is that, again, you kidnap, you take the women's. I mean, is that the best? Really? Images and videos were released earlier showing some, OMG, look at that, women and young ones marching in Gaza, some appearing to be as young as, Is Mr. Byrne gonna do something? No. I thought the sleeping giant backed the Holy Land. Well, I'm not seeing that. So entire families were, oh man, in the most brutal surprise event on Saturday. Oh man. I prayed last night. We also prayed this morning for the families and for many in the Holy Land. I cannot show this. Absolutely not. I cannot show this one here, guys. Absolutely not. There's a lot of stuff here. I can't show this. And plus, I don't share it on my Twitter. And the reason why is because, these people have families and stuff. And yeah, I can't show none of these type of stuff here. Okay, this title here is completely wrong. Something went wrong with the translation, because again, I translated from Greek to English, so it seems like this here was a mistake. So the day that dawned in the Holy Land, which is at biblical war with the GUN man of Hamas, which struck and invaded the land territory by sea, air, and land at dawn, taking out the Holy Land. Now, look, here's the thing. The Holy Land did a terrible job, man. I mean, terrible job. I mean, IDF is supposed to be on watch 24/7. It just... So the Holy Land Gov responded with strike. 100 DEAD, the Holy Land have been confirmed so far, while 800 are impacted, with a DEATH toll expected to rise. Man. Sleeping giant, Watch and learn, because one day, sleeping giant, your beloved sleeping giant will see this too. All right, so don't think the sleeping giant are special because we are hiding. We in the middle of the sea. All right, ships could come. Corresponding 198 of these, have been taken out in the Holy Land strike. So they both seen something big. But again, the Holy Land right now is getting impacted. Meanwhile, an unknown number of the Holy Land have been captured by this group, with unverified footage on media showing elderly and young women with their hands. See, that's a coward move. They're going after elderly and female. I mean, come on. So once again, you got the ID blank said it was aware of the reports, but did not confirm details. You have this news right here, reports that dozens of victims have been taken to the hospital in Gaza, and that a large number of grieving family rushed to the hospital upon hearing the news. The Gaza people rushed to buy supplies in the anticipation of the coming days of clashes. Some evacuated their homes and headed to shelters. Once again, the Holy Land military said in a brief statement that several dozens of warplanes are currently striking a number of targets belonging to Hamas. According to the Hamas ministry, one person has been taken out so far from the Holy Land strike. Hold on. I can't show that. I can't show it. There's even young ones. I can't show that. I'm sorry, guys. I can't show some of the stuff here. There's BLOO, D all over the floor. And it's very, very, very disturbing. Like I said, last night I stood up. I was very, very not happy. And I had to get off Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I can't share no more. Because all these videos and pictures, it's just, I think Twitter might have been taking those videos down because it was very disturbing just to look at those. So, again, if you follow my Twitter account, I'm only posting updates. I'm not posting no pictures and stuff like that, but I'm just posting updates. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Someone said that my link doesn't work. I'm gonna have to check that out, and thank you for the updates on that. The Holy Land Security Council approves ground operation in the Gaza Strip. The Holy Land Security Council approved a ground operation in the Gaza Strip earlier this afternoon. It is recalled that Benjamin, during the emergency meeting of Security Cabinet, set as the primary goal of the Holy Land Army the complete clearing of the country territory from the armed Hamas. Now I'm using code words, metaphor here. Follow me on this one. As for this morning, the state of the Holy Land is at biblical war. Our first goal is, first of all, to clear the area of the forces that have infiltrated and restore security and peace in the settlement that were struck. The Holy Land Prime Minister told, I'm going to skip the rest of that. All right, so according to him, the second objective at the same time is to demand that the enemy pay a huge price for what he has done so far. The third objective is to fortify other fields so that no one dares and make the mistake of entering this biblical war. The Prime Minister noted that in the biblical war, one must keep one's composure. I call on all citizens of the Holy Land to unite in order to achieve our goal of victory. Man, I'm not supposed to be showing some of these stuff, guys. All right, so that's the end of that. Let me take it back on Twitter now. Okay, breaking news. You have two Holy Land citizens have been seriously impacted by a rocket strike in the south of Tel Aviv. All right. You have a roof knock has just been conducted on this tower in central Gaza. There is so many stuff coming out right now, guys. Give me a second here. All right, so this is where we left off. But give me a second, because there's a lot of stuff that they're sharing here that I cannot show. I don't want to get hit by the platform. Wow. Okay, so I don't know why did. All right, so airline passengers having to shelter on the tarmac at Tel Aviv airport due to the incoming rocket. This one here seems like it's good. But like I said, I got to be careful with the stuff I'm showing here. Multiple large explosion heard in southern Tel Aviv. Man. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I can't show too many stuff here. And that's what's going on right now. Give me a second. Let me just refresh the page. So far, this is what? Hold on. What in the world's going on here? So hold on. It says here the sleeping giant and NATO weapons and ammunition are being used by Hamas against the Holy Land. They bought them on the black. Oh my goodness. So they're using the sleeping giant NATO weapons. Hamas, the group that is going after the Holy Land, they are using the sleeping giant NATO weapons. You know, the stuff that's supposed to go to UKR. Instead, it went straight to the black market, and that's when they, you know, took the opportunity. They bought them weapons, and now they're using it against the Holy Land. That's what I'm saying. And I wrote it last night. Where is Mr. Burns? Where are you, Mr. Burns? You haven't said nothing. Well, you probably said one or two things, but you're not doing nothing. Is a sleeping giant backstabbing the Holy Land? Unbelievable. This is why UKR is not even winning against the bear. UKR is not winning against the bear because a lot of those powerful stuff is being sold on the black market. Oh. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. It says here you have the group Hamas barrage on Central Holy Land, wounded 5. MDA says in Roshan, 2 men aged 28 were seriously impacted. And Javnet, a 73-year-old woman, was seriously impacted, and a 77-year-old man was lightly impacted. All right, that's what's going on right now, guys. Sad what's going on right now. Give me 1 second here. I want to see if there's any more information. I do have more videos coming up. As of right now, this is all the info. Mr. Burns said something here. Yeah, he said, Mr. Burns warns against any other party hostile to the Holy Land seeking advantage after assault. So he's basically saying, he's letting other nations know, you will be on notice. If you get involved, we will also get involved. If you get involved in this event, we will get involved. We will back the Holy Land. Good job, Mr. Burns, because a lot of stuff that you sent is in the hands of these groups, and they're using it to strike the Holy Land. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I got some more videos coming up. It's going to be a lot of videos, a lot of updates. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and also make sure you follow me on Twitter. All the information I will share on Twitter. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.